This podcast contains reckless opinions, fantasy football slander, and at least one bad decision per episode. This is all for play. If you want stats, go watch ESPN. If you win your league, congratulations. Let us borrow $1. If you lose, that sounds like a you problem.
Welcome back to No Flags Given, y'all.
Hey guys, welcome back.
What's up?
Welcome back. Thank y'all for tuning in to the No Flags Given podcast. My name is Destiny.
And I'm Brittany.
And I'm Kendra.
Thank y'all for tuning in.
Yes. So if you haven't drafted by now, your friends don't love you. They did not invite you to the draft. They don't want to spend that much time with you. No. But you're welcome here. So come on in, have a seat.
You can live vicariously through us.
Yes.
You probably don't want to live vicariously through me because mine sucks. But anyway.
All right. So how was everybody's weekend?
We had a good weekend. We spent it with the Scurries.
Oh, wow. Who are they?
That's you and your hubby. We spent it with y'all this weekend, and we had a good time. Me and my miniature family.
Yeah, we had a draft party this weekend. So we actually did the draft in person with most of the people in our league. So that was fun, and then we just kind of had a kickback after. So that was pretty chill.
Ain't nobody told me nothing,
girl.
Oh my gosh. I don't care who tell it.
How was your weekend, Brittany?
I actually had a good weekend. I went to a little kickback. Went to a barbecue and played with the kids. That was it.
Okay. Yeah, I think the change of the weather got everybody like, let's see people. Like, we're not aggravated. Let's go ahead and have a meal with people.
Yeah,
that's cool. All right, so today, No Flags Given podcast is in partnership with I Said It Sports podcast.
Yeah.
Thank you to the people over there. We appreciate it. All right, so let's get into the mess.
Yes,
let's start with our rosters.
No.
How did y'all do? Did you feel confident?
No.
Did you get who you wanted?
No.
Did you recognize anybody you had to pick?
Yes.
Let's talk about it.
All right, who's going first?
I'll go first.
Okay.
Okay.
Let's see. Was I confident? Of course. I had a secret weapon with mine, so I was very confident. I recognized 2 players.
Okay.
Calvin Ridley and Russell Wilson.
Yes.
Okay,
wonderful.
Sierra's husband.
Yeah,
yes.
That's the only reason right there, girl. Obvious reason. But I'm excited now because apparently I picked good players. Well, good players were picked for me.
Yeah. It's looking like you are projected to beat your opponent this week. So if everything goes well and everybody's healthy and everybody's doing their job, you're going to come away with a win this week.
And when I tell you, I can't wait to rub that in Chris' face.
The feud continues, guys. The feud continues.
For those of y'all that do not know, Brittany has been in a constant, consistent, ruthless feud with Kendra's husband, Chris, for the last week. I don't know if we shared why, but anyway, that's neither here nor there.
Oh, I'll share it. I'll share it. The man spelled my name wrong, guys.
Devastating.
After knowing me for 15 years.
Devastating.
That's terrible.
I'm
sorry I had to break the news.
Sorry to that man.
Oh, you're happy about
it. I'm back at number 1 temporarily. So, I'm so sorry though. Just unfortunate.
Sorry to that man. Bless his heart.
How about you, Destiny? How'd you do?
Y'all, I don't know nothing about nothing. However, ChatGPT kind of let me down just a little bit because it was answering my questions way too slow.
Okay.
And them 30 seconds that you get go by real fast when you got to make a pick.
Yes.
And I thought I was doing a good job by putting all the people I wanted in my queue and all the things when we got started. And I had my little list. And then everybody took everybody off my queue. So then I would get to my point because I got 2 children. I got 59 children, you know. And I got to keep up with my 59 children. And by the time I realized it was my turn to go and I would go to pick somebody from my queue, my person would be gone.
Oh.
So that happened to me a bunch of times.
Yeah.
And I think I was like number 7. So like I would go to pick a quarterback and my quarterback would be gone. Or I would go to pick a running back and my running back would be gone. So then I just picked the people based off like the little points, like the suggested number of points or rosters or whatever in the fantasy.
Yeah.
And I got some names that I've heard my husband scream at before. And I took his defense team. I took the Steelers from him because why wouldn't I take the Steelers from my husband? I mean, it's his team, you know?
Yeah.
You gotta have something to argue about. This isn't fun if we don't argue. So that sounds good. But I know I have, is it Amon Ra? Is that how you say his name?
I think it's Amon Ra.
Amon Ra St. Brown. I got him because he was on Netflix.
Yeah.
And I watched it because I was trying to be an educated person. Okay. So I watched it in his name and I picked him. And Deebo Samuel, I've heard his name. I got him.
I mean, both are reasonable picks. So I think you did good on that. For sure.
And I got Nick Chubb. And I don't know why I picked Nick Chubb because he's that name just sounds like you got to be good to have a name like Nick Chubb because otherwise it's a man named Nick Chubb, you know?
You think he was getting bullied all his life? He was like, I'm going to be a football player.
He has to have something to offer to the world.
Right.
I'm going to show those guys, you know, like he just gives that. So somebody that has something to prove is all right with me. And that's how I did. How did you do?
Okay. I was fighting for my life. I ain't gonna lie.
My God.
I was listed as number 8. So I was number 8 of 14.
Yeah, you picked after me.
Right after you in a snake draft. And I encountered the same things. Like the players I wanted, they were getting picked right away. So I just started picking everybody that I thought I could trade later.
Wow.
So I've got some people on my bench that could be traded at a later date. And then once we got to the end, like there was nobody I recognized, so I just went to auto pick. I think the last 4 rounds, I was like, auto pick it. I don't know these people.
Because how many rounds was it? 17?
Yeah.
I don't even know 17 players' names.
Well, I do, but they were all gone.
Oh, well.
Like, I was just like, I don't know. Issue. So my strategy, I pivoted in the middle of the draft. I was like, clearly I'm not going to get the people I really want. Maybe I can get somebody that can be traded soon.
Right.
For better players.
Right.
So I don't think I did awful, but definitely didn't get everybody I wanted. I got maybe 2 or 3 people. Everybody else is kind of like questionable, like tier 2, tier 3 flex players, you know, stuff like that.
Yeah. So that would be like the difference for me between this draft, like being my first time being in like a big draft like this, and the first time that we did when we did it with just like the women like 2 years ago.
Yeah.
It was like me, you, your sister. I can't remember who all was in there, but it was just women. But it was like 6 of us or 7 of us or something like that. And it was so much easier because I could just get all the people I wanted. And even if it wasn't who I wanted, they were still really good people. And I just didn't know they were good people because I don't know anything about football, you know?
Yeah.
But it was a completely different experience than being a part of a draft of this size, because it seemed like after like the second round, we're all pretty much fighting for scraps.
Yes.
So I mean, I don't know if is it 14? How many of us is it?
Yeah, there's 14 teams this year.
Yeah.
When we started, well, not we. When Chris started the league, I think we had about 8 teams.
Okay.
So it's grown over the years. I don't know if he's gonna cap it or if he wants to cap it. But 14, yeah, that was struggle bus city. Like I was like, I don't know what to do, because if I don't take somebody that is, looking good to me now, even though they're not who I want, I know they're not gonna be here next round. So I was just like, okay, top of the list, you know what I'm saying? Like, who has the most projected points? And then once we got to the middle, I was trying to fill in my gaps. I need another running back. I need another wide receiver. I need you know what I'm saying? Like, I think where I really messed up though is my tight end. I waited too late to draft those people, because there's not too many of those that are actually good. So I ended up with like somebody that's not bottom of the barrel, but also they're not the best of the best. Like,
my like tight end is projected to score 3 points.
and we'll see throughout the season here that your tight end can really gain you some major points if they are like major players. So I'm gonna have to trade for them or just hope that this person balls out unexpectedly, which can happen. You know what I'm saying? Football's unpredictable like that.
Yeah.
Speaking of trades, has anybody gotten any trades yet? We've had our roster since Saturday, so it's been a good 4 days. Anybody?
People have had time to sleep on it.
Yeah.
I got a trade proposal from your husband, Chris. He wants Cam Little, who is my kicker. And he wants to give me Evan McPherson maybe, from Cincinnati, and he's a kicker. So he's offering that trade, but I'm going to do some research to see why he's offering that trade, and is Evan like broke up or out or going through something.
He just might not be like very active. Like if your team is good, you don't necessarily need your kicker. You just need it for the extra point.
Yeah.
But if your team struggles a bit with the competition, they may call the kicker out to get like extra points. If they can't get a touchdown, they'll call the kicker to get some points on the board.
So if my offense is, I need to look at his offense and see what his offense is looking like too. Because if he's offering me a trade, like he wants something out of it. So I want to know what is his motivation for that.
Yeah, we definitely overheard a lot of talk from some of the men in the league, especially during the party, and they're
not happy.
They try to get over on us, y'all. I don't know what else to say.
Oh, I got my trade request from Mitchell already.
Oh, girl,
find something safe to do.
Don't trade with a Mitchell. Do it.
He wants my tight end, Colston Loveland, for Tucker Kraft.
And who was that?
Green Bay tight end.
Yeah. So this is the time, like, you can facilitate a trade yourself if you want. I still feel like personally it's too early. Like you can afford to lose one. So maybe I lose the first week and then I reassess after everybody's played and just see like, did I lose by a lot or did I lose by a little?
And I also think like what it's going to require me to do is I'm going to have to do research on other people's teams too. Like, so that if it is something where it's like, am I getting blown out of the water because this person's team is stacked, or am I getting blown out of the water because my team sucks? Or is it a little bit of both?
Right. And sometimes it's a little bit of both, and sometimes like it's the actual player matchup, right? Like each team provides a different level of difficulty. So if I'm playing somebody real easy, depending on my position, it could give me less points because I'm not really running the ball. I don't got a block for real. Like I'm just kind of letting the quarterback throw it to me, and then I just run it to the end zone. Like you don't really get a lot of points for that typically. But if I gotta struggle a little bit, you know, and I still hit my targets, like which is the end zone, I'm gonna get a lot of points from that. As long as I don't drop the ball, I'm gonna ball out. Like, so it really is any given Sunday. Shout out to Jamie Foxx and Willie Beeman. It's any given Sunday. Your roster could be win probability of 40%, and then by Monday you have won. So it just depends on what's going on. Well, Brittany, you got anything to add?
No.
All right. Well, that feels like a good time for a break. Let's take a break, y'all.
All right. See y'all after the break.
This episode of No Flags Given podcast is brought to you by Stellar Black. They specialize in small batch room fragrance and body care inspired by culture and music. We're talking clean ingredients, luxury scents, and vibes strong enough to carry you through cuffing season and fantasy playoffs. Listeners get 20% off their first order at stellarblack.com with the code NOFLAGS20. That's NOFLAGS20 at stellarblack.com. Now go get yourself something to make up for those questionable draft picks. Let's get back to the mess.
All right, we're back. So we want to do some question and answers about the league. So I just want to make sure if we got questions, we get them answered as best possible. We don't know what we're talking about, but you know what I'm saying.
Yes. We can bounce ideas off of each other.
Yeah. So we can at least get a good idea of where to find the answer.
And you behind the keyboard on your phone, sitting on the toilet that's getting ready to type and tell us to Google, just don't waste your time, because that's not what we're here for. You obviously missed the disclaimer at the beginning of the chat.
We're not gonna read it.
Yeah, so don't waste your time. I'm so sorry.
But thank you for your response. Thank you for your feedback.
But you can give us the answer to our questions. You can erase it. You can Google it, and you can put the answers in the comments, and we'll be so happy to read it. Thank you.
Straight up. All right. Questions.
So I guess one question that I have is, what do y'all think worked for you in the draft and what did not work? Because for me, coming in there with I think it's 14 players that you had to draft for. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Coming in there with just 14 names is not a good strategy.
Yes.
Because you're not guaranteed to get, that's the whole point of a draft. You're not guaranteed to get everybody on your list. So that would be something that didn't work for me. What didn't work for y'all?
I think not doing any deep research on the new players didn't work for me. I just went in I'm just gonna pick something it's not too serious, but I think I could have benefited from getting to know people who just got drafted, stuff like that. I think that would have been helpful. What about you?
I didn't do any of the work. So. I had help with mine. I think that was the best decision I've ever made because I was the 11th pick as well.
Wow.
So I really didn't have much to pick from when my turn came up. So I'm glad that I actually had help with that because I would have been lost. The computer would have been picking everybody.
Right. Because, it gets stressful. And I don't know why. It was I was taking a test. I don't want to get the wrong answer. But I really did try to... I don't know what I tried to do, but my 14 names did not. I probably got 3 out of the 14.
Well, like I said, there's more people, more teams in the draft.
Yeah.
So it's really gonna come down to your particular week and who you matched up against.
Right.
That's what kind of makes it fun. So like the person that's leading the first week may not be the person that's leading come championship time, come playoff time.
Right. Yeah. So would y'all say there was any specific order that you would draft in next time that maybe you didn't use this time, just by like, would you pick your quarterback first, or would you pick your running backs first, or who would be like the most important person on your roster to go for first, regardless of your slot on the draft?
Definitely would have, I think I said it earlier, pick my tight end earlier. I think I didn't pick them to like the 4th round or something like that, but there's not a lot of them. Like I think there's like 1 or 2 per team. Like there's not tons of them. And I think that's reflected in what I picked. But other than that, I mean, I think my strategy was okay. Like I think we just got thrown off by having to wait so long to pick, having more people to share players with.
Yeah. Brittany, what you think?
I would say I would have picked my quarterbacks first. Or
how
it's
many
between
did you
quarterbacks
pick?
and tight ends. How many did I pick?
Yeah.
I think it's 2.
Okay.
Yeah, she's got 2.
But
Yeah.
tight ends, I see that there's a short supply on those, on the good ones, I should say.
Right. And would you say that the tight ends
crazy.
are? Well, I'm sorry. Would you say that the tight ends are? Is it that they're not good, or because there's so few of them, they don't get to play, so they don't have numbers to go off of?
I think it's the position they play, and again, I don't watch football like that, but
right.
So let's make something up. So the quarterback is gonna throw directly to the tight end if they can't get it to like a wide receiver or a running back. So the tight end's potential, if the running backs and the wide receivers suck, their potential to get points goes significantly up. So think in terms of like Kansas City and Travis Kelce, right?
Right.
Patrick Mahomes can throw to anybody, but he know that Travis is gonna catch it and then run it directly into the end zone. So he throws to him a lot. So it's just one of those positions, depending on who you picked. If they are the main guy that the quarterback likes to throw to, that's going to rack you up some points where even the quarterback might fall off.
See, and that's good information. So let's clock it on that. That was good.
Thank you. Again, we don't care if this is real. We don't care. Okay.
Right.
All right.
All right. Does anybody else have any trades that they've been given, or is it just me out here in the streets?
We talked about this Mitchell character and how he likes to prey on us, and he inboxed me for a trade for my tight end.
Okay.
As we're talking about tight ends, it's crazy.
Like, speaking of, yes.
Have you had a chance to do any research on them to see like if it's a worthy, even though our number one rule is to not trade with
never trade with a Mitchell, please, girls.
I haven't looked them up or anything because that stuck in my head. Y'all said something about him, and then he pops up. I don't want to do any business with this man.
Yeah, now
to this man.
Now our Mitchell in question, guys, likes to trade probably after the first week. Like after he gets a L, you gonna see him in people's DMs like, hey, let's do a trade. The fact that Mitchell is trading so early this year, like we haven't even played one game, 1 week, goes to show you that even the best of the, fantasy football players are struggling with the additional players that we have this year. So he's also used to playing with 8, 10, 12 I think 14 actually did mess up his roster as well. So he is not struggling, but I know for a fact that he is not where he wants to be, even though he's projected to win his week. But he likes to stock his roster so he can swap them out because he's always dropping people, which is another thing you can look for too. So when people drop, they have until like Monday or Tuesday to drop people, and then you can pick up those same players on Wednesday.
But you have to drop somebody off of your team to be able to pick those people though, right?
Yes. So like I would pick people from the bench. Like I'm never going to use this person. This person is not even playing anymore, or they're projected to get 2 points every week. Like I'm going to drop them first. And then I'm going to go to the notifications, and it'll show me who Mitchell dropped. And I'm probably going to pick up who Mitchell dropped because he's fidgety. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
He's very agitated. He drops people very early in the game, especially when they get their mojo started, because he wants his favorite players, and you can use that to your advantage. So go to the waiver wire, go to the notifications on Tuesday, Wednesday, and then start picking up the people he's proposed to drop, because usually they're not bad. They're just not getting him mega points.
Right.
Yeah.
So if you have some deficiencies on your bench, definitely pick up those players because he's gonna drop them, especially with all these trades he's proposing. He's gonna have to drop somebody anyway, and you can probably use those players that he drops.
That's a good point. I'll be on the lookout for that.
Yeah. There's some other people in the league like that as well. We're gonna call them Kid and Play. So there's Mitchell, Kid and Play. Okay. Kid and Play. They be quitting halfway through the season. So that's one of our other rules too. Like, don't quit without releasing your players. They don't be releasing their players when they doing bad, but they will release their players when they're doing good and they think they can do better. So those are another points of picking up players when you need somebody.
Right. Well, seems like we did a good job. I mean, I
think
scary.
so. I think so. I know, Destiny, you were looking kind of frazzled for a minute. You was like, but I understand now. You were like, they're taking my players.
Yes. Because I came in there with like my 14 names, and I tried to, and like one of the things that I tried to do was not pick like the number one person, because I didn't know what position I was going to be in the draft. Like maybe number 7, I believe. I didn't know like where I was going to fall, if I was going to be number 1 or number 14. So I knew not to pick number 1, but like even some of the lists I was picking 4 and 5 and still wasn't getting who I wanted. And I think that it taught me a lot about who is important to go first. And it seems like just from like watching my husband and some of the other guys, because I didn't even realize you could see who they were picking in real time until we were around like 8 before I saw that little ticker on there. So I think that I would pay a lot more attention to that and kind of just watch who they're picking to kind of guide where I should be. Because it's not one of those strategies where you can like sneak in the back door and take somebody. Like once they're gone, they're gone.
Yes.
So that was just an experience for me, but it was really fun. It's a learning experience, and I'm excited to be able to have a more semi-educated conversation around football. Because right now I will call it like a touchdown and a 3-pointer could be in the same game as far as I'm concerned,
Yes.
And that's not true. So I'm excited about being educated and learning by, I don't know, maybe winning, maybe losing. We'll see. We'll keep y'all updated, but
yeah. I do think our knowledge will grow as the weeks go on, for sure. I think I found my sweet spot. Like, I don't need to be a historian of the game or anything like that. Like, I get the basics of what's going on. And then I only want to relate it to fantasy football because I don't watch it any other time, for real. Like, I might peek my head in and be like, okay, go whoever is on the TV. But I don't have any real attachment to the game. I'm just here for the vibes.
I'm just here so I don't get fined.
What about you, Brittany?
I'm here for the vibes as well. I don't know anything. I haven't watched football since I was little, so
right.
I couldn't tell you not one player unless they're dating somebody famous. That's it.
And that's a good place to be. Like I said, like you find your little nook and cranny, and then you ride with that. You know what I'm saying? Right. But is it because our brother made you watch football?
Yeah, and my dad's side, they did like the fantasy draft. They did like the fantasy drafts and all that when we were growing up. So
okay.
Watched a lot of football.
Yeah,
I get that. My dad was a big football person. He was he's still with us. Mm-hmm. He was I believe he was a Bears fan.
Okay.
And he probably still is. We don't talk about football very much anymore, but and my mom, I think we lived in Indianapolis at the time, so she was a Colts fan by default, and her job used to give her a lot of tickets and stuff to the games and stuff like that. So that was pretty much my exposure to football. I was in a marching band in high school, so I knew that there was a halftime because that's my point, or my part of the experience. But other than that, that was pretty much it.
Yeah, I think going to the live events is way better than watching on TV for me. But once it gets too cold, I don't even care. Like,
count me out.
Yeah, don't be having me outside in November thinking I'm finna be high energy. Like, get me like early September. You know what I'm saying? Give me in a dome situation. Who got a dome? I'll go see a dome game. How about that?
Yeah.
Somebody with a retractable arena.
And the Colts had that. They had the RCA Dome when I think I was a freshman in high school. Mm-hmm. And then it closed down and it went to the Lucas Oil Stadium.
Okay.
And that's one of the stadiums that has a retractable roof.
Oh yeah. So maybe we go to a football game one day, y'all. I don't know. We're gonna start slight. We're gonna start slight.
Right. I want a box. Like not because I really want to go, but I want to be like the NFL wives and girlfriends on TikTok with their cute outfits and being in the box and just being cute and being seen and taking pictures. Like, that's more of what I want.
Oh, you want to be Melanie from the game, huh?
Correct. Correct.
Man,
correct. I want to be.
She trying to be Tasha Mack and no. Okay.
Yeah. I just think that would be fun, and like to take our husbands and let them be like, all into the game. And we just be like, we're just here for the vibes, the food, and the pictures. Like.
Period. Yeah, I'm just here for the luxury box experience.
Yes. Yeah.
Give me 2 Chardonnays, please.
Thank you.
I don't drink Chardonnay. I just want to hold them.
No. Yeah. Give me like a pineapple Ciroc with pineapple juice and Sprite. Like, I'm super basic.
What about you, Brittany? You want to go to a game?
I absolutely do.
Okay.
Never been to a football game. Well, not a professional football game. I've been to like the high school games.
I was about to say we've been to some together, but yes, you want to go to an NFL game?
Yes.
Okay. That'll be lit.
Never been to one. That'll be an experience.
Yeah.
So everybody listening down in the comments, like, pick a game that has like a really good seating situation and drop that in the comments. Like, what team got the best stadium? What team has the best seating? Like, drop that in the comments. We want to know. All right, y'all. Well, that is it for the week. Thank you for tuning in to No Flags Given, the podcast. We will be reviewing our first week results next week. So tune in.
I'm so excited, y'all.
Yeah. So y'all have a good week. Stay up. We'll talk to you soon. Bye.
Bye.
Love you. Bye.